What sickens me now is the use of American words. When did the police become the cops? Let's talk about Americanisms. I'm going to make a more specific point and then I'm going to make a more general point, so please bear with me. You've asked why sometimes people in Scotland might use the word cops instead of police. This is a very simple answer. One is Scots, one is English. Sometimes people will speak Scots, sometimes people will speak English. Both are officially recognised languages in Scotland, and both are valid. But it's clear that that's not your issue. Your issue is the fact that cops is perceived as a more American word and polis is perceived as a more Scottish word. So to address that specific word, cops was originally a British English word. It comes from copper, which is an English word, and by that I mean English as in the English spoken in England, but it did come via French from Latin, so I guess technically it's a Latin word. Although if we start doing that, English will be nothing but a hollowed out husk by the time we remove all the words that came from other languages, so I digress. So despite the word cop now having the kind of association with American English, it was kind of a British word first. So now I'm going to address the American in the room, or should I say, the Americanisms in the room. I get a lot of comments disparaging American English or Americanisms. Most of the time it's from Americans themselves, which makes me extremely sad. The American dialects of the English language are not easy mode, they are not simplified English, they are not stupid English, they are not English 101. It's no better or worse than any other dialect of the English language, and yet it's always disparaged and put down. Holding British English up as a standard or the superior dialect of English, I don't want to bring every conversation about language back to colonisation, but I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the reason that so many people in America were speaking English in the first place. And speaking specifically to Americans or people who use the American dialects of English, I'm not going to tell you how to think or feel, but your English is just as valid as any other speaker. You might not find your words particularly lovely because it's your mouth that forms them, but they sink softly into unfamiliar ears with grace and beauty. Now the general point about Americanisms. Back in the day it was so easy to keep dialects of a language distinct because we didn't talk to each other as much, but with the internet and telly, we're all up in each other's business. Words have a wonderful habit of not sticking to geographical boundaries, which is something to be celebrated. Language exchange is part of a rich cultural tapestry and it is an ebbing and flowing river of beauty. So the next time you hear a Scottish person using an Americanism or an American person using a Scotticism, please use out with, that's my favourite. Just understand that that's how language works. The concepts of language purity or optimisation are usually based in prejudice. All language is valid and we really do not need language cops or polis.